Hi Otters! I'm Cecilia with the Technology Help Desk, and these are your tech tips for Tuesday, courtesy of the Division of Information Technology here at Cal State Monterey Bay. This week, we have 4 tips for making Google Sheets work smarter for you, suggested by our information technology employees. Our first 2 tips for Google Sheets come from Tom Burns, our Associate Director of Engagement Applications. Tom's first tip is to format your number fields if you have leading zeros in a number. By default, Sheets will want to remove those first zeros in a number. But if you go to Format and to the Number submenu, you will see Custom Number Format at the bottom of the menu. In the Custom field, just enter the number of zeros and the amount of numbers you expect to have in a field and hit Apply. Tom's second tip is an easy way to clean up duplicate entries from the data that you have imported onto your spreadsheet. To have Google Sheets do this for you, select the range of cells you want it to check by highlighting them. Then go to the Data menu and select Data Cleanup, and then select Remove Duplicates. Winter from the Technology Help Desk has a quick tip for working with long spreadsheets. For this tip, you want to freeze the cells on the row and column labels so you don't have to scroll up and down or back and forth to see what the column headings are to make sure you are in the right place on the sheet. To do this, simply click on the cells you want to freeze and click on the View menu and go to Freeze. Then choose if you want to freeze the row or the column. You can freeze both row and column labels, you just have to do it one at a time. Then you can scroll up and down on your spreadsheet and still know what the headings are. Did you know that you can now do pivot tables in Google Sheets? It used to be that Microsoft Excel was preferred for spreadsheets because it provided pivot tables, but now you can do pivot tables in Google Sheets as well. Simply select your dataset and go to the Insert menu and select Pivot Table. It will ask you if you want to put your pivot table on the existing sheet or on a new one. Then click Create. You can use suggested pivot tables if you want Sheets to suggest pivots, or you can choose what you want to display in your pivot by selecting Add next to rows and columns. If you want to have the pivot table add the information, select what column you want to add. You can also use custom formulas. Pivot tables are a powerful tool, and you can read more about them in Google Help, where there is a plethora of information. Just click on the Help menu and type Pivot Table in the search box. I always find it helpful to open the Google Help articles in a separate window by scrolling down to the bottom and selecting Open in a new window. Thank you for watching our Tech Tip Tuesday for this week. You can also visit us on the web at csumb.edu/it or follow us on social media on Twitter and Instagram at CSUMB_IT. Feel free to send us your suggestions for future topics via our social media. See you next week, Otters!